Hey guys, Mikhail here for another device deals video. Today we're looking at another LG UltraGear series monitor. This time it's the 27GN600 or 650, sorry. This one falls in line with that whole UltraGear series that you've seen us review before, with the same aesthetic that I've told you many times I'm a huge fan of. A lot of the red and black tinges, it really gives you that gamer feel. So obviously this one is definitely highly focused towards gamers, but it can be used for home use as well, or even some like photo or video editing. We'll go into the features a little bit further into the video, but you get a lot of rich colors with this monitor and the panel type. So, you know, it can be used for more than just gaming itself, but this is definitely a monitor which is made to give you kind of a gaming competitive edge. You know, a lot of people use it for your PC gaming, but at the same time, if you're someone that uses consoles like myself, you can even just link it up to a console pretty easily as well and get that advantage of, you know, the faster refresh rates and all that kind of extra features, which I'll explain further on in the video. But for now, let's get on to the unboxing. Okay, now we're going to show you what's inside. So as we've opened it up here, we'll give you a look. Start off, you've got your first field of styrofoam, and you'll have your power cables. So first lead, and then your power brick. You also get included a display port cable, and then the stand itself, you know, the stand in compartments, which you'll need to put together. Then lastly, you've got your warranty card and installation guide, as standard with all monitors. Top layer comes off. And then we've got the monitor itself down the bottom. As you can see here. So I'm going to show you guys now how to put together the monitor and stand. All right, so I'm going to show you guys quickly how to put the monitor stand together. And the thing I like about this model is that it's super easy. Don't even need any screwdrivers either. So the first part is to get the monitor to the back stand. It's using a VESA mount that you can see you'll have 2 points on the top, which match up with the top of the monitor here. So all you got to do is just line them up, slot it in, you'll hear a click as you put it down. That's it. And if you want to detach it, there's a pull lever down the bottom here, which if you pull on that, you can pull it back up, and then you can use any type of VESA mount that fits that frame. So just to show you again, in, down, and you'll hear a click. Then we also have the bottom part. So the bottom of the stand, as I just mentioned before, very handy because usually with a lot of monitors, you'll need a screwdriver for this part. But with these guys, they just have a nice little kind of just twist nozzle there. So we just got to place it on as so. As you can see, it lines up nicely. Then all you got to do is just flick and turn. You keep going until it gets tight. Same with the bottom. Once it's nice and tight, make sure it's tight. You can fold those down, and then you're done. You can just lift the monitor safely, and off you go. And then also on top of that, it is height adjustable. So as I can just show you quickly now here, you can adjust it up and down really easily. You can also even adjust it as much as 360. Sorry, not 360, the 180. So you can bring it on like that if you might be doing spreadsheets or something else along the lines. Back down, bring it down. You can also tilt forward and back. You get a real heap of versatility with this monitor, which I think is a fantastic feature. All right, so now we're going to take a look at some of the specs and features of the monitor. So first and foremost, 27-inch, which I think is an ideal size. A lot of people are moving towards maybe bigger sizes, but it's not always ideal. People only have limited space on their desks. So I think a 27-inch is a really good ground where you can see enough and get nice and close and see what you want to see without it being too dominant in your space or your aesthetic. I want to mention the resolution as well. So it's running a full HD resolution. So now, some people might have some issues with that. They're thinking in this day and age, they would like to have something better, but trust me, a full HD on a monitor this size, especially with the other features that I'm going to mention in a moment, it definitely all plays in together really nicely, and it still gives you that strong competitive edge when you're gaming. So the panel type that this monitor uses is an IPS panel type, and for those who don't know, that really helps with the coloring of what you see on the screen. It gives you a lot of rich colors, and that's really good for games, you know, especially things like Fortnite or whatever, where there's a lot of colors rolling around. It just gives you that kind of crisp, clear, and colorful image as well. And on the response time side of things, you've got a 1 millisecond response time. Now, it doesn't take a genius to know that that is essential when you're gaming, especially if you're trying to game in a competitive field. Any slight bit of time that you need to basically see your opponent is wasted, so you need to see everything as soon as it happens, and with a 1 millisecond response time, that's going to ensure that everything is captured as it happens. And then to go along with that, which helps that all come together, is the refresh rate. So with this one, you've got a 144 Hz refresh rate. So again, that kind of helps with things like screen stuttering or tearing or ghosting. You know, you may have experienced in the past, maybe when you were in high school and you would used to take a screen on your monitor and move it around really quick, and you could see it lag behind. That's what they call ghosting or stuttering. So that one is eliminated with something like this, and having such a high refresh rate, again, will just give you that kind of further advantage and just really make the gaming experience more smoother and more appealing to watch and play. So there's a nifty feature called Dynamic Action Sync, which again, just kind of emphasizes that minimizing the input lag. So you can just make sure you catch every moment in real time. So just kind of bring it all together as far as, you know, a quick response time, high refresh rates, minimal input lag, which especially gaming consoles being used on like a normal TV, you'd find that there's massive input lag there. So this has a feature which minimizes that, and again, keeps everything really smooth and in motion. So the monitor includes a feature that's called Black Stabilizer. So with this, gamers can avoid snipers hiding in dark places and quickly escape situations when a flash explodes. You can brighten those dark spots during gameplay to make sure that you stay on top of your game. Another thing they include is the crosshair. So you can actually kind of fixate a crosshair on the middle of the screen to improve and enhance your accuracy. So to support the IPS panel, this monitor does HDR10 as well as a 99% sRGB. So what this does is really enable realistic visual immersion with rich colors and contrast. So with this, you know, when developers make these games, they really have a vision in mind with this top quality and color in place. And with these features, the game can now actually be seen the way the developers want you to see it, with all the dramatic and rich colors and all the bright contrast and everything else in between. It really kind of emphasizes that all together. You've also got a virtually borderless design. So as you can see, you've got the image going basically all the way to the end. Nothing is missed or shoved over. It just gives you that real kind of quality and parity for the whole image, which is another fantastic one. Another one I want to mention, which is consistent with the UltraGear series, is AMD FreeSync. So that's just, again, kind of emphasizing that minimization of stuttering and just the smooth movement on the screen to make sure everything appears as it should be, almost like real life. All right, guys, so there you have it. The new LG 27-inch 27GN650 is another fantastic addition to the LG UltraGear series. Now, they call this particular UltraGear series one of the pinnacles or best series of gaming monitors in the market. And honestly, it's hard to disagree with that. It's a fantastic experience all around. It's got a fantastic, beautiful aesthetic. You've got all the features you'd need as a gamer, or even as just a standard use, or, you know, maybe some video editing. There's everything that there's nothing else you could ask for really in this particular monitor. So we're looking at a super high resolution at full HD. You've got your 144 Hz refresh rate, which is a lot more than the standard average 60 Hz. So you're going to see significant difference there. You've got your 1 millisecond response time, Black Stabilizer, crosshair feature, AMD FreeSync, the works. It really keeps going. So there's really not too much to argue with this monitor. It's something that I think is a fantastic addition for your setup, and especially if you're trying to get, you know, to take your gaming to the next level. Maybe you're going to start looking at something in the competitive field. This is something that's really going to start to give you the edge. So guys, if you want to see monitors like this and a whole heap of others, feel free to visit our website at www.devicedeal.com.au. Not only do we have a massive range of RT products like monitors, PCs, security cameras, etc., we also have buying guides to actually help you, assist you with the process of actually buying a product like a monitor, PC, security camera, or NAS device. We've got heaps of buying guides on there for you. We've got heaps of friendly, helpful staff that can, talk you through anything you're going through and any questions you may have. And on top of that, we've always got fantastic deals running as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you like this, feel free to like and subscribe on the video and comment anything below if you need to ask us anything. And I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. I will see you in the next one.